Welcome to Plain City, Ohio. I'm Martin King, and I'm here with Gary McNeil. This game is being touted as Clash of the Titans. It's the area's first big game of the year. London Red Raiders, ranked number 9, Division III. And also ranked in the state is the Jonathan Alder Pioneers. They're ranked number 4 in Division 5. Both teams are undefeated. And I'll tell you what, Gary, this is everything you could ask for in a ball game.
It looks like it's starting out to be that way. We're looking at a Pioneer team who, like you said, are ranked number 4 in Division 5, and they're coming in here averaging 382 yards a game with wins over Fairbanks, Centennial, and Whetstone to the season start. Like you said, both teams are 3-0, and I think they've lost one of their main defensive backs for this game. We've lost Fred Lester, found out that he's got a broken jaw, so he won't be playing. He's our leading ground gainer for London. But London goes 2 and 3 deep at every position, so they shouldn't lose too much.
We're here with a capacity crowd on hand. It's a beautiful night here for football. And I'll tell you what, these fans are loud. Both sides are packed. And I'll tell you what, London's going to have to play with a lot more intensity this game than they have the other two.
I know
the other 3.
Alder's got a very good passing game, and in the county, they got the 3 I believe it is, out of the top leading rushers, in Ed Willett and Toby Lombardo. 3 of the leading scorers, and Botaw, Lombardo, Willett, and Tonic. So we're looking at some really good stuff. London's boasting with Artis and DJ Jackson, Corey Bennett. We've got about 4 or 5 people in the leading score and rushing too. It's just spread out over quite a few more people. So I'm looking for a really good game, and we got about 2 minutes till kickoff. And both these teams, it's a packed house on both sides of the field here. So back to you, boss.
Like he said, capacity crowd on hand, and these people are very, this is the loudest game we've had so far. These people are really into it, and it's going to be an exciting game tonight.
They got Alder listed as Division 4, 4th place in Division 4 in Division 5, but the way they play, I would say they could go up another division and still be very, very competitive. So I think London's going to have their hands full tonight.
This game last year became a major defensive battle. London absolutely shut them down. This year, same as last year, you don't know which way it's going to go. It could be a defensive showdown, or it could be very well be a high-scoring affair. You can't tell with these clubs.
And I see where London, however the toss went, London ends up, they're going to receive, they're going to be on offense first. And this is not their normal way of doing things. They usually like to be on defensive first. So that could throw a little jolt into them. But I think when things get down to business, they're going to do okay.
I think London this game would like to get off to a good start instead of starting kind of sluggish like they normally do. They want to get off to a good start and control the ball. You don't want this Alder team to have too many possessions in a game, because they're going to burn you sooner or later.
You got that right. I'm seeing where Alder has outscored their opponents 133-28. And have been able to hold the younger players, get a lot of experience in playing time. But London's also done a lot of scoring, getting there a lot of experience for the younger players. So we're getting ready for the kickoff, so let's go to the game. Back to you.
We're getting set to kick, and back to return for London. You have Bennett, and I believe that Sean Kahn they have back there to return this. No, it's Harris and Bennett.
Yeah, Harris and Bennett back for return. Got DJ Jackson on the far right side. Nathan Dorn starting. I think Nathan's only a sophomore.
Bennett and Harris back deep for the Red Raiders.
These two teams, it's kind of like a personal thing also, because these two towns are very close together.
Yeah, but it seems to be a friendly rival so far. It's turned into a rival, but it seems like these guys come up and, may the best team win. We have another rival in the county that doesn't seem to act that way when we play against them.
Wonder who that could be.
We meet them next week.
We're getting set to kick here. You can feel this is the most tension I've felt all year.
I see where their offensive line features a tackle, Mike Moeller, 6'5", 280 pounds. Andy Caldwell, 6'4", 250 pounds.
Well, they are not small.
We got that right.
And here's the kick, and it's a good deep kick.
It's a good deep kick.
And it's going to be taken by Harris at the 10. He takes it back up the middle. He breaks one tackler.
He could go. Shoestring tackle brings him down. He had a very good chance of breaking that and going long distance there. London's been very good on their punt returns and kickoff returns this year. Seems like they set the wall up real good and then seem to follow their blockers good and open up.
They're up to about the 34-yard line there. It was an excellent return. But Mike, he was one man away from breaking it all the way, and boy, that really would have got the crowd into it. And it tailback.
First handoff is to fullback
Scott Sims. No, that's is that Gilkey?
Josh Larkins. What's his number? 36. Okay.
I believe this is his first start of the year at fullback.
I haven't noticed him being in there. Of course, like I say, we can miss a lot up here. Got DJ back at tailback. He takes his first.
And that's who it goes to, over the right side. Not a bad run there. He got a pickup of like 6 on the play and close to the first down.
We're down to about 2nd and 3, I believe, or 3rd and 3. Probably going to pick up a lot of good crowd noise tonight because these people are ready tonight.
Yeah, you hear the cowbells in the background. You got 3rd down, a long 1 yard to go. This is usually DJ time, and a flag's down the play, and he's hitting the backfield. He spins for maybe back to the line of scrimmage. And we're going to do it over because it's a penalty against London.
Yeah, it's definitely a penalty against London, so we'll probably back him up about 5 yards. The flag went down in the London backfield.
The interesting thing on that play, Alder did the thing you have to do against London. They penetrated the line of scrimmage and didn't give DJ a chance to get off the ball. If he takes that ball and he has a few steps to build up his momentum, it's over.
It's Katie Barlador. And he's pretty quick. He's not only strong and hits hard, but he runs pretty fast too. Like I see, I got a feeling we're going to miss Lester. He's out. He's not even dressed. He's out with a fractured jaw. And I hope everything works out for him within the next game or so we can get back into business.
And they're looking to throw. He's under a big rush. And it's going to be ruled incomplete.
Looked like a little unnecessary roughness there after the tackle.
Yeah, it did kind of look like some extracurricular activities after the play.
It wasn't any call. Alder comes up to the first challenge and holds London, forces a punt.
London's going to have a wake-up call. Something's going to have to hit them in the face just to wake them up so they feel the urgency to do it early instead of late.
Be careful on this run back. Good
excellent
kick.
Punt.
Good high punt.
Taken by number 4. He puts one move on, but nothing doing.
Too many because what did he get, about 2 yards on that?
We had a host of tacklers down there.
Yeah, he didn't have anywhere to go that time. 30. They got a Grulke here too. 37-yard punt. No, that was Grulke from London. What am I talking about? And we got to go over to Joe Alder now. I don't know who their offensive running people are. Number 8, Willett. Go Black! Lines up at fullback.
They go right off tackle. He breaks a couple of tacklers.
Carries the ball for the Pioneers. On the shot for the Raiders.
Gain of about 3 on the play.
3 or 4. Pretty close to 5.
This London Red Raider defense is anchored by linebacker Scott Sims. And there he is. Number 8, Eddie Willett.
Stopped by the defensive line.
He's met at the line of scrimmage.
He lost a yard on that play, Gary.
We got a 2nd and 8 early in the first quarter.
Down to
Alder
third.
held London on the first set of offensive plays.
And they're looking to pass. He's under a rush. He's out there in the open.
I see he's got a call on the face mask. That's going to hurt.
Very obvious face mask. Scott Sims brought him down by the face mask. Going for the open field tackle.
Yeah.
And that's what London seemed to do this year so far. The teams that have scored on them and have gotten points on them, they've pretty much given it to them.
Yeah, I know. And like this, penalties have played a part in it too. But like I was saying before, we're very vulnerable to the pass. And this team has got a good receiver and a good passer. So if they open it up on us, London might get their first test just to see how good their pass defense really is.
We're going to have to watch out. They got a good quarterback. They got some speed and some veterans back there in the secondary. But they're bunching everybody up on the line of scrimmage. Right back up the middle and maybe one.
Votaw carries the ball.
This Votaw is one of their leading rushers too. Votaw and Willett are 2 of their leading rushers on this team. So we'll probably be looking at them carrying the ball, handling the ball quite a bit.
Both teams have showed excellent team speed. You can tell Alder's a very quick ball club. And there he's looking to throw. He's hit.
He just overthrew him. That was trouble there.
He really didn't get a chance to set up for the play because he was under a pretty heavy rush. The pocket was starting to collapse on him. But nevertheless, the man was there and he was wide open.
The man had 2 or 3 steps on, I believe it was Sean Kahn.
This Alder team's hard to defend because you can't throw too many people in the secondary and lay off the run because they'll burn you. But you can't cover them man-to-man either because they can burn you both ways.
This Ferguson seems to be a pretty good quarterback too. We've got 2 calls here. One of them saying Alder offside, the other saying London.
And here we go, giving it up again.
That's the old hometown advantage.
Penalties will kill you.
London just a little bit over anxious on that play. This Ferguson, I believe, he's one of the leading passers in the county too.
He showed a great arm on that last play right there, and really too great.
Got Billy White Shoes Johnson here, number 4.
Right off the left side. Number 8.
Eddie Willett picks up about 15 to 20 yards there on a straight up the middle, wasn't it? Right tackle play.
Right off tackle on the left side. This game could come down to the last team that has the ball.
Hey, we'll see what happens. The Red Raiders usually tighten up when you get in around the 20. There it is. Little toss out to Willett. Willett tried to turn the corner and he can't get there. Votaw.
For the first time this year, London is going to have a problem dealing with a team with speed that matches their speed. This team's very quick at all positions.
And they got a very good coach in this Paul Jenny. He's mixing these plays up real well and kind of keeping us off balance here. That's 2nd and 4 on the 21-yard line.
And they're mounting the drive. They got a 2-man in the backfield, a man split to the far side. They run it off tackle to the left side.
To no avail.
Votaw, the ball carrier.
Votaw was met by a host of London Red Raiders that time.
Maybe one on the play.
14 for London.
We're going to have a 3rd down and 3.
Got a 3rd down 3 on the 21-yard line. Look for 3 yards in a cloud of dust.
And they're looking to throw. He's under a heavy rush.
He gets it off. He just barely got it off in time.
That's a well-schooled quarterback right there, because a lot of the quarterbacks would have ate the ball. But he had the presence of mind to go ahead and get rid of it and not take the sack.
Corey Bennett shows a whole lot of little extra speed there. He's not really fast, but I guess he's just a little quicker than you give him credit for. And he's able to force that quarterback into making that quick pass there.
The pass rush is going to play a great role tonight, and they're setting up for a field goal.
4th and 21.
This will be like a 37-yarder. The snap's good. The kick's up. It's long enough, but it's no good.
Off to the right.
Wide right.
6:54 to go in the first quarter, and both teams stalled on their drive. London takes over on about the 21-yard line. On their own, deep in their own territory. So far, nothing hurt. Both teams are filling out one another.
London's going to try to redeem themselves in this series of plays.
Well, it really doesn't, you know, a lot of people get really excited on the first 3 or 4 series, but usually that's when it's the filling out process. We got a fake handoff by Alder, and he's caught in the backfield. Nobody to pitch to.
Alder played it perfect.
Whoa.
They had the corner take the pitch man, no one to pitch it to, and they just bled it down the line.
Loss of 2 on the play. 2nd 12 for the Raiders.
Dodmeyer might have to redo some things. Alder is really, you can tell they watch their films.
Oh, I'm sure they've seen us on TV quite a few times, so they've had real good looks at us. Here comes DJ.
He breaks one tackler, but nothing doing after that.
Jackson carries for the Red Raiders, and he's brought down by number 38.
Gain of about 3 on the play.
These are spots I really believe they're where they're going to miss Lester, because that extra speed getting through that hole makes a big difference.
He's a dangerous man. He's an all-state runner.
Yeah, in track, so I have to admit I didn't think he was that good of a football player until I've seen him the last few times, and he's really impressed me. It's a shame he had to end up getting hurt.
He has grown up, and he's rolling out, and he's going to run it. And he's got the first down and then some. He breaks one tackler. Gain of about 20 on the play, and he's up close to the 45-yard line.
And that's where you got a triple threat there, where he can hand off, or he can pass, or he can run. They call it in football, they call it an option, but to me it's a triple threat, and he definitely is a triple threat.
He can do it all.
And you're looking at another player who's only maybe a step or 2 off of the speed of Lester, so it might boil down to a lot of antics by Artis, the quarterback.
That's true. He's going to have to step up and play a little bit better football now. Nothing doing, right back up the middle.
Number 36. Larkins carried the ball for London. Picked up maybe 1.
Wisconsin, maybe they're trying to save Sims, because Sims had 2 weeks ago, he had a tremendous game rushing at fullback. He ran for almost 100 yards, and he only had like 8 carries.
It's kind of odd he's not in there. I'm hoping he's not hurt. I'm looking for his number on the sideline. I don't see it. Back to the play.
They line up in the pro eye with a man split to each side. They're looking to throw. He's under pressure, and there's the sack.
And that's 2 sacks in a row. Simple pass. Our pass defense is not holding up too good right now. And I think that could have a little bearing on Sims not being in there, because Sims will.
Excellent blocker.
DJ back in the game, Jackson. Quarterback can't take too many of them sacks.
3rd and 16 on the play. And looks like they're coming again with the blitz. Here they come. He shakes 1. He shakes 2. And he's brought down. Fumble on the play. They roll it down. London's going to have to punt here, which is very rare for them.
London's going to have to. It looks like to me, I'm not sure whether there's a blitz coming on there or not, but it looks like a couple people might be blitzing. And they're going to have to, the quarterback's going to have to pick that up and maybe just dump it off in the area where the blitzers come from.
They brought the corner on that play, and I'll tell you what, I think their goal is not to give him a chance to throw.
Another good
excellent
punt.
kick over the head.
Got him going back.
He fumbles it. He's down inside the 10.
Could cause trouble.
And there's a lot of people. He breaks one tackler. He gets up across the 15-yard line to about the 17.
I believe he could be a very elusive runner too, because even though he was doing a lot of fumbling, he still had his idea where he wanted to go.
Here we go again.
Alder takes 57-yard punt there. Our punter's getting better every time.
Yes, he is. This is an exciting game already.
Alder takes over on the 17-yard line, 1st and 10.
And it looks like London's coming. And he's rolling out. He's looking to throw. We're going to have a penalty against Alder.
There is a flag on the play.
I think it's in the holding ring or illegal block in the back. Since he was rolling out, his blockers were chasing him.
It's a good fake by the quarterback.
Illegal use of the hands against the Pioneers.
Come on, boy!
That's going to move him back inside the 10-yard line. It's going to be half the distance of the goal.
We got 3:15 left in the first quarter, and we still got a 0-0 score. And the Pioneers just took about a, 15-yard penalty?
It's going to be a 10-yard penalty with the illegal use of hands.
Back to the 17-yard line.
Penalty against the Pioneers. They will be held down.
Here they come back up. They got
Ball's on the 9-yard line, 1st and 15.
Inside the 10. And they move half the distance of the goal again.
These penalties can hurt you. Get overexcited. They can hurt you and they can help us.
Against the Pioneers.
That's going to make it first down about 19, deep in their own territory. And this is an opportunity for London to keep it down at that end of the field.
Did they change anything? Because it was already 1st and 15. Oh, it's on the 5 now.
Yeah, it's on the 5-yard line now. There they go. Now it's 1st and 20. Back up the middle, nothing doing.
This should be a good opportunity for London because London could end up with good field position on this. Come on, let's go, guys! 2nd down and still 20. Josh Larkins makes the tackle for London.
It's not like watching two undefeated teams play each other.
I know.
Somebody's got to lose.
Yeah, it's going to probably turn out to be the big play that's going to make the difference.
Yes, it will.
Alder tries the right side to no avail.
It's going to be 3rd down. They got a long way to go.
Jason Ferguson with the football.
Jason Ferguson, quarterback, and there must have been an option keeper where Ferguson went off tackle with the ball.
They're going to have to
3rd and 20.
They're going to have to cross the 25-yard line to get a 1st down. I think right now they would just like to have some room to punt the ball. We're under 2 minutes to play here in the 1st quarter. He's looking to throw. He's got a man over here in the flat. He loops it up.
Good defense by Sean Kahn, being able to stay in front of the man where he couldn't get to the ball. That quarterback, Ferguson, does have an arm on him.
Defensive coverage on the play.
I see some pushing and shoving on the field. This could be a very interesting evening.
Yeah, like I said before, these are friendly rivals, but is there such a thing as a friendly rival?
True.
We got him punting there. He's about ready to step out of the end zone with the punt.
He's deep there. That's dangerous. Step back too far. We got a safety. Good snap. Oh, and it's blocked. It's blocked. It's in the end zone. Down London. London touchdown.
And London scores on a block punt.
London ball.
That was a beautiful cross buck there where he come across. I didn't call it a cross buck. Where he come across and just laid out on the ball. And I wasn't sure we was going to get to the ball there for a minute.
He came in, The punter never had a chance. The guy came in untouched.
Like I said, it's going to be a game of big plays. Special teams really play an important part, and London has really been working on these special teams in the past 2 weeks. And they'll have to go over the cornfield and
good.
get the ball.
It's good.
Have another ball in the cornfield.
There we go.
London takes the first score, 7-0. 1:29 left. .129 left in the first quarter.
Punting from deep in their own end zone. It was a good snap. He had plenty of, it seemingly had plenty of time, but a guy came, who blocked that?
I'm not sure. It looked like it was either Williamson or Wilson. I'm not sure.
I think it was number 80, and that would be Wilson, I believe. He came in untouched, and he almost could have took the ball out of his hand.
He's awful smart. And you take, people don't realize how much smarts play a part in athletics. But it's a situation where nobody picked him up. He came in virtually untouched and was able to block the kick, block the punt, and London come off with the score.
Number 3, 4, and 5.
So the Red Raiders jump out into the lead, 7-0.
I would get a chance to see Tobin's toe. If he's on cue like he has been the last few games, they'll pick up the ball in the end zone somewhere.
I hear the
Warpath drums and music over there in the London band, so somebody might be in trouble. Get out the tomahawk.
And there we go. That's one of the few plays this year, but London, that's what we're used to, the big plays, the exciting plays. That's what they build that's what they build their team on.
Watch for offsides on the kickoff. They didn't call it, but it was there. Oh, good set chance for.
Oh, what a hit!
What was he doing? I'd like to have an instant replay of that.
He hopped and he stopped, and there was 2 people right there to meet him, and they knocked him around his back.
With a high and a low. And number 4, Eli Bryant. He took a pretty hard hit that time. That's the one I call Billy White Shoes Johnson. He's All-American kid. He jumped right back up, right at him.
And here he is. He split to this side. 2 men in the backfield. And there they go with the. They're very good at running that misdirection play.
Yeah. And they got a quarterback. This Ferguson seems like he's doing his faking is almost pretty close to what we've been seeing out of Artis. I won't compare him as far as saying who's the better faker, but I know Artis has been doing some very good faking. This kid looks awful good too.
He is. We got man-to-man coverage in the secondary.
They're on their own 25-yard line.
And they're looking to throw into the man-to-man. It's looped up. Sean Kahn is playing excellent defense so far.
Excellent defense.
He got burnt once, but the pass is overthrown. But the other ones, he's been right on the money in his coverage.
EQY 632. Red luminous, EQY 632. Your lights are on.
I hope they ain't talking about my rolls. Because I got automatic shut-off on my rolls.
My limo driver's still out the car, so.
Yeah, have to worry about him.
3rd and 7.
Ferguson under the ball. Long count, he takes a snap. Good fake.
Right back up the middle. Excellent fake. We got London players shaking up.
I believe that was Lombardi on that run there. Excellent fake, excellent run up the middle. Lombardo. On Pioneers 35, 1st and 10. 24 seconds left to go in the first quarter. London leading 7-0.
Gary, is it me or does it seem dark here?
It is dark. It is dark.
And they take it right back up the middle again. Nothing doing on that play.
They're still bucking that middle. They get a playoff every once in a while, but that middle against London is pretty hard to run against.
With Scott Simpson, the linebacker, he makes it really hard to run against you. We got an injured London player going off the field. We got an official timeout.
75. See who that is.
And here we go. Play clock's
David
moving.
Nagy.
This is going to be the last play.
The last play of the first quarter. Down to 2 seconds. They get the play off. And he's still running. Number 8
for the first down.
Eddie Willett, super good runner.
The misdirection play again. And they hide it very well, and that's going to be the last play of the first quarter.
Okay, we're going to start the second quarter, and the Pioneers take over on the 48-yard line.
Right back up the middle. He's carrying people. And they lift him up and they pound him into the ground.
Eddie Willett, an awful strong kid. And he come out there like he just whooped the world, so he's fired up. If nobody else is, he's fired up.
This team is still ready to play. I think all that block punt did was just make them mad. They're sure not discouraged, but they're not. Why would they be worried? They can put points on the board too. And now they're looking to pass. He's under a rush. He throws it. It's looped up. Oh, what a catch! And he's going to break it.
And they're deep in London scoring territory.
I don't believe it. They had 2 defenders right on him.
They had him in the grasp, and he still got
it off.
They go down to the 11-yard line, 1st and 10. Early in the second quarter. They're knocking on the door.
That quarterback is well schooled. He doesn't quit. Somebody on his back. He still got the ball up in the air.
I think our defense kind of give up. They thought he was had, and they didn't stick with the man.
And they go back up the middle.
Middle with Willett. He goes nowhere.
They stopped him, but they still couldn't bring him down.
Now we're getting in the trenches. Find out what's going on down here in
this game. We got some of the best seats in the house. This game is standing room only.
It sure is. All the way around the field.
All the way around.
The Pioneers are looking to score. 2nd down, 10 on the 11-yard line.
They got a man split to the near side. And they're looking, nope, they hand it off. Right off the left side. That quarterback hides that ball well.
He hides it well, and it's a good handoff. Lombardo hit the ball. I wasn't sure who had the ball then.
Curry Bennett on the stop for the Raiders.
They're going to have to put a spy on the quarterback, and they're just going to have to blatantly tackle the first man that comes through the hole. They don't have a choice.
3rd and 7 on the 8-yard line.
There you go. I haven't seen that play in a long time.
Describe the play.
The quarterback goes back looking to pass. The halfback sets up the block, and the quarterback just stands right behind him and just lays it right in his stomach.
Reaches around, hands the ball to his stomach.
He just reaches right around.
That play works.
Yes, it does.
For the Pioneers.
4th and 8. Pioneers are going in setting up for a field goal.
Their 2nd field goal attempt of the game.
And this number 4 is kind of tricky. It could be a fake attempt.
The snap's good, the hole's good, the kick's up, and it's no good. Some kid over in there standing there got hit right in the head. I know he didn't think the football was coming that way.
I know that ball didn't go anywhere near the uprights that time. And the kicker, I don't know who the kicker was. I didn't catch his number.
That looked like one of my golf. That looked like one of my tee-offs out the golf range.
So London takes off 1st and 10 on their own 20.
Raiders will take over the ball.
Red Raiders have yet to mount a drive to amount to anything yet.
True. They really haven't showed as much on offense.
The special teams have really done their job for them so far.
This London club.
Timeout London. Where'd you go? Okay, London lines up. Artist under the center.
A man
no hand off
side
to Bennett. Bennett's going to pick up about 5-6 yards.
He shakes a couple of tacklers on that play.
brought down by John Jordan and John Smokey.
This Bennett's an he was brought down by Smokey and Jordan. This Bennett is an all-purpose ball player too. I mean, he can just do about anything out there. So he's very dangerous when he's in there.
You put him a wide receiver, tailback. He can even throw the ball and has done on a few occasions. He can do it all. We got Sims in at fullback now. Sims back in at fullback, and we're looking to throw. There's the protection. Bo Williamson goes up.
And
what a catch!
And it's caught. 85, big Bo. Was that Bo?
For Bo Williamson.
Caught falling down on his back. That was a play to see. I'd love to have an instant replay of that one.
Just like I said earlier in the year, that kid, because last year he did, and you know he's going to do it again. He's going to make some tremendous catches.
Believe it or not, Artis is the leading passer in the county here. I've heard a lot of people, want to cut on his passing, but he's the leading passer in the county. That would come out great.
And there's Sims. He's a hard man to bring down. He just keeps those legs going, and plus he's so big.
And Artis carried a fake out for 10 yards on an option fake.
Scott Sims carries for the Raiders.
Go Black!
And he carries out a fake. He carries it all the way out.
It's Scott Sims. He's a bull. He's stronger than a bull. If he gets a couple steps, he's going to carry some people a little ways.
He proved that 2 weeks ago. 8 carries for 93 yards.
You got DJ Jackson running the tailback.
And they give it to DJ up the middle. He's hit.
Nowhere to go. I don't know whether he's hitting a hole too late or what.
They got
that hole closing up on him.
They got the penetration right at the line of scrimmage. There's always somebody in the backfield. And if DJ can make his first move after he breaks the line of scrimmage, you're in trouble. But with DJ, you have to make him make his move in the backfield so you have time to catch up to him. But if you don't, you could be in a world of hurt.
We got Bennett back in at tailback.
They got Bo to this side. And we're looking to pass. He's under a heavy rush. He's looking to throw. Gets it off. Sliding. Incomplete.
He threw the bullet. I was kind of worried about that pass because he's been known to roll out like that, and you don't know what's going to happen.
It is dangerous seeing someone throw on the run like that and throw back across their body.
Got 3rd and 5 on the 41-yard line. 7:07.
Illegal man downfield against London.
That's going to hurt.
That's a 5-yard penalty plus loss of down.
Field against London is the preliminary call.
This is the first female I've heard calling it over the loudspeaker system. She's got a good voice.
Yeah, very good voice.
Good and clear.
Best we've heard this year. And the way she calls, she does add some excitement to the game because you can hear the fans and everybody's really into it.
Yeah, they've got a good speaker system here.
4th and 6 for London.
4th and 6, and they bring on the punting team. And this is a fake field goal range right here. This is a fake punt range right here. This would be a good spot on the field to run one.
I got a feeling he's punting.
Oh yeah, he's kicking that one. It's another good kick. And
it
died.
And stayed inside.
It died
on about the 3-yard line. Couldn't ask for a better kick than that.
It was a line drive, kind of low, but he turned around thinking it was going to go, but it just died.
Alder deep in their own territory. The ball's on the 4-yard line, 1st and 10. Go Eddie! They come up the middle with Eddie Millett. And he picks up about 4 or 5.
Alder was in this position before, and that's how London got their touchdown. What they're going to have to do this play, they're going to have to get out, but they need at least 1 first down here. Because if you don't, they're going to be in the same position they were before. And we saw what happened last time.
Right, and they're on the 9-yard line now, 2nd and 5. So that was a pretty good gain on it by Eddie Millett on that first carry of this series.
London's packing them all in on the line of scrimmage.
Ferguson takes the snap. He's good fake. And we got another fake. I'm hearing face masks coming out of the press box and all over the stands too.
And there's the first down they needed.
We got 6:04 left in the second quarter. London's still up 7-0, scoring on a block punt, deep block punt attempt deep in their territory. And London recovered the ball in the end zone. Other than that, we haven't really had a whole lot of anything from either team. Just a lot of defensive work.
London's been driven on a couple of times, but came stopped 2 field goal attempts, or they were missed, and they go back up the middle.
Lombardo's about the ball up the middle. He picked up, what, about 4 yards? Lombardo, he's a hard-nosed kid now.
Dwyer on the tackle.
Drew Dwyer, I've heard his name a few times.
Alder.
They're getting set back up. They want to mount something here and possibly make this the last drive to tie it up going into the half. This team by no means is giving up. They know they're still in the ball game. He's looking to throw. Too strong. Had a man out there, but again, too strong. He's been a little bit overthrown a little bit all night.
His quarterback seems like he gets good pass protection too.
He does.
He has quite a bit of time to make the throw. He's very elusive. Evidently, he's able to shift and do a lot of juking back here to get himself in position to throw the ball.
And he's not scared to stay in the pocket and take the hit and release the ball, as we've seen earlier. Timeout on the play.
Had a little mix-up on Alder's side there. Go ahead. Okay, Alder lines up, full house backfield.
We got a 3rd and 8 on the play. And he's looking to throw. He's under a rush, and we finally got him. He's still trying to get away, but we got him on that play for the first time.
Ferguson, he's been very elusive. It forces a punt. Ball's on 26-yard line. 3rd and 8. Alder's going to punt. Now we get a chance to see our punt returners work out. We got number 32.
Mike Harris.
Mike Harris back there with
Mr. Bennett.
13, Corey Bennett, to attempt the return.
London's sitting in a good position. What a punt!
Good catch.
Taken by Bennett. He's got a wall over the right side and some blockers. He breaks one tackle. He breaks another one. He takes it for a gain of about 25 yards. Deep in the Alder territory. That was a tremendous punt return. He got great blocking on that play, Gary.
This Bennett is a very good, he follows his blockers very well. He's another kid that is an A student. And it's very, like I said, once again, the smarts plays a big part in this game where he knows how to stay with his blockers, follow the wall that's set up for him.
The play was set, the wall was perfect, and Mike Harris went right around with him and set up the key block that sprung him.
This Harris hits awful hard for no bigger than he is, too.
Well, he's a tough-nosed player.
He's the one that knocked. Here comes Bennett. He's hanging on.
Oh, he broke a tackle.
He's taking players on down the field like he owns them.
They had him 5 yards deep in the backfield. He broke the tackle and got a first down.
Jackson back in the game. About time for Jackson to break one here.
We're under 4 minutes to play, and London's sitting in a great position here. Deep in all the territory, late in the second quarter. And this would be a big boost for him going into halftime with a 14-0 lead.
Artis takes the snap.
He's looking to throw, and he's got him wide open. He's trying to get away. He's down. That's another first down. It's going to be 1st and goal.
And that play's been there the whole first half. It's just a matter of getting the play out there and getting the ball to him. They set up in a pro I believe it was, and they had to kind of concentrate on what those Jackson and the other Bennett, I believe, was going to do. But I don't think Bennett was in there that time.
They gave Bo Williams a split to the far side, and they gave him a big cushion on that play. Took full advantage of it.
Bo has turned out to be a pretty good football player. 3:32 left in the in the half. London sets up in pro I once again.
First and goal from the
Hand off
5.
to DJ, and
He's hit hard.
He's been keyed on pretty much. You know, I think they watch the films. They know what he's going to do usually when he's in there.
DJ was stood up on that play, and that's very uncharacteristic for him because he's usually like the only back. He's the big one lowering his shoulder and just running people over with him and Sims. He got stood up on that play. He got hit pretty hard. Still in the ball game, though.
Yeah, he's a hard-nosed kid. And once again, he's only a sophomore, so we got a lot more ball coming from him.
You got
good fake. Artist takes her on the outside.
He's going for the corner.
He dives to the corner and should be in. They're going to put it on about the 1.
Oh.
Jason Artist carries the ball.
I believe Artist got to about the 1. He looked like he dove on the pylon.
Oh, it looked like he was right on top of it. Usually that's a touchdown. You get to that pylon, they usually give it to you. Maybe his near his foot went out of bounds before he got there.
Ball's on the 1 yard line. We got 3rd and 1, 3rd and goal.
We got 2 plays to get this in. And we got a timeout on the field.
Timeout, Pioneers.
3rd down and 1 from the 1. 2:48 to play.
Pro I. Like you said,
Sims touchdown.
Give it to Sims up the middle, and he goes for the score. I believe it was Sims. I can't see the number. Yeah.
Number 44.
Scott Sims puts the score up to 13-0.
Scott Sims.
And Mr. Automatic gets his chance. You called him Mr. Automatic last time, and he blew it.
This kid, when it counts, this kid's going to make it, I'm telling you.
2:44 left in the first half. London's up, trying to make it 14.
Snap, the hold, it kicks up.
And the ball's in the cornfield.
And it's good.
And Clark Tobin, point after it.
Clark Tobin, the toe. He went to camp this summer and worked on that toe, and you can really tell it. This kid is really putting them out there.
Like they said, Botar, Bryant, and Lombardo returning this kick for Alder.
I noticed they're back on right at the goal line, so they kind of respect this kicker.
Oh, definitely.
Where's the ball?
We're waiting.
Oh, the official took the ball home with him. We had to go get a new ball. We're getting a little time here, almost like the college and pro games. Usually we don't have as much time.
They keep it going so fast.
2:44 left in the half. Runners up.
I think Dobmeyer has the guts to kick an onside kick here. We're getting set to do it anyway.
No, I think he's going to shove it down the throat.
Yeah, here it comes. And it's another good kick.
Good high kick.
London.
And we got a penalty of some kind.
Offsides London.
Carl, if you get a chance, pick up that helicopter. It's getting ready to land. I believe it's Channel 4 up there. I don't know if you can get on camera or not. They're circling, getting ready to land right behind us, I believe. This is a clash of the Titans.
Invasion of Channel 4, here they come. And here come the Red Raiders, and they're set to kick. For the second time.
And it's more of a squib-like kick.
Squib. Out of bounds.
Out of bounds. We got noise in the background there. Channel 4 copter landing behind us. Picking up dust all over everything.
We got the crowd in front of us. We're fighting the elements now. And there they go, right back up the middle. He's down.
No call.
They bring it back. He was down.
He went down on one knee and popped right back up. That might have been the one that would have went for a long gainer. Yeah, I know. I've been watching him. What's his name? Number 4. Lombardo.
Gain of a yard on the play.
They set back up. Gain of 1 on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 9. 2:10 to play here in the First half.
A little
Reverse.
razzle-dazzle reverse.
And we got it. Nowhere. The penetration on the play, I believe London blitzed the linebacker on that play. The penetration messed it up.
We're looking at Drew Dwyer makes that tackle there. We got under 2 minutes to go in the first half. Like I say, London's up 14-0.
If London doesn't get the penetration on that play, I tell you what, that play was going for a lot of yards. But they broke it up before it could even get started.
Okay, Ferguson takes the snap. Another handoff to...
there he is. He's got running room. He breaks one. And he's going to be stopped barely short of the first down. It was 3rd and 20.
This Lombardo is one of the leading rushers they have on their team. And I guess he's only a sophomore. So they got a lot to look forward to this kid in the future, too. He made a very good move there to pick up that extra yardage at that time.
You got 4th down, about 4 yards to go, and they really don't have a choice to go for it in this situation with just 1:28 to play.
4th and 4, they're showing a lot of guts.
The biggest play for Alder right here of the ball game.
All right.
They're trying to draw London offside. Not going to do it. They go right off tackle on the left side. He doesn't get it. London ball.
And I really think that was a mistake on Alder's part to give up the ball this far, and there's still a lot of time left in this half. 1:22 left in the half.
And London's definitely going to try to get on the board again.
London rose to the occasion on that time. I thought they might try a little razzle-dazzle, a little flip, a little short pass play there.
We got players late getting onto the field. They got a man split to each side. He's looking to throw. He's got a man.
Beautiful
open.
Pass, and he's gone. We got a possible fumble. John Wilson made the nice catch then.
Stopped by Eli Bryant.
It's going to be London ball.
Complete pass, London's ball on the 24-yard line.
Exactly 1 minute to go in this first half.
Like I say, they could live to regret that, taking that chance on making that first down there.
Another score here would be sweet right before the end of the half.
Artis has been pretty much on target tonight. I hope he don't get.
He's under pressure. Another good pass. That was a little hook. That was a little hook pattern by the receiver. He just ran out and just turned around, hooked right around, and Artis was right on target with that pass.
And London's playing a hurry-up offense. No huddle offense.
And I'll tell you what, with their kicker, they're in field goal range right now. And we got 38 seconds to go here in the first half. He's looking to throw again. He's to throw it away. Good play.
What was that all about?
They just wanted to immediately stop the clock. I think they have about 2 timeouts left, but they want to save it about just in case they need it to set the field goal unit up on the field.
Well, with 2 timeouts left, I'm not sure what's going on here on that situation there. They kind of threw me on that one.
But the fact still remains, they need to get the first down. It's 3rd and 1. They need to get the first down and then stop the clock again.
Well, they'll get
and there's the run to get the first down. And now they're going to call timeout.
Scott Sims carries the ball.
28 seconds to go in the half. London up 14 nothing. It should be a 1st and 10 on the 10-yard line. There's no indication. They're moving the chains, so evidently it's first down. We got a timeout. Okay, we got a 1st and 10 for London. London's setting up in a pro eye.
1st and 10 on the 10. 27 seconds to play. Oh! And he had him wide open. That was a touchdown.
Just a little bit too high. Only used a few seconds. We still got 25 seconds to go.
Pass intended for Wilson is incomplete.
They got plenty of time to take a couple more shots at the end zone.
That was a sure touchdown.
Yes.
Made a connection there. Got DJ in the backfield running tailback now. Scott Sims up running fullback. Artis takes the snap. He looks in. Another quick in pad. Look in pad.
Oh!
Incomplete.
Oh, and it was there.
That's good defense on Scott's part there.
Complete to Williamson for the TD. Don't get hostile.
I tell you what, Jason Norris is really, he's been zipping the ball this game.
He's been doing, you know, so far he hadn't had an interception. Hope we don't jinx him. Got 21 seconds, 3rd and 10.
And they're going to take one more shot at the end zone. There it is. Up, incomplete. Bring on the field goal unit.
I think Wilson wanted interference on that play. And it could have gone either way. It could have been an interference call.
Pass defense for the Pioneers.
Block it! I was setting up for about what, 25 yards?
Be about 27-yarder. The ball's on the 10. He'll set it back about 7 yards. Then you got 10 yards in the end zone. I believe we got a timeout on the field.
Okay, London Tobin sets up for field goal. About a 27-yard attempt.
The hold's good. The kick's up.
Kicks up.
It's long enough.
It should be there.
And it's good! 27-yard field goal.
London goes up 17-0 with 13 seconds left in the first half.
25-yard field goal for Clark Tobin.
Now kicking off right here, I know Tobin's a good kicker, but one thing you don't want to do, you do not want to give Alder the chance to run this right back and then get the ball right back again in the second half.
Back in the game. Bryant Lombardo set back to receive the ball on the kickoff. Tobin's be kicking. The way he's setting up, I don't know what he's going to do.
You might see a little squib or a little onside kick, which really wouldn't hurt that bad right here at this point. With 13 seconds to play. And it's just a little pooch kick right there to the side.
Kick to the
it's dive. Oh, the ball's loose.
Ooh, and it was diving
from everywhere.
That was a beautiful kick. He placed that right where there was nobody.
They got to realize once the ball goes 10 yards, it's a live ball, whether you touch it or not. It's not like a punt.
It was a near. Go ahead.
Kickoff, once it goes 10 yards, it's a live ball, and they were just like leaving it laid there. London guy came up, made the big hit, knocked him off the ball, and it was up for grabs.
And it looked like a bunch of leapfrogs going after it.
Yeah, 2
seconds left. Ferguson rolls out the pass. He has to make the run. He throws the ball too late, and there's an interference call. He looked like he was over the line of scrimmage.
It looked like he was about 3 or 4 yards past the line of scrimmage.
He was way past scrimmage. Yeah. I don't know how they can call that. He was way up here. Yeah, that was a missed call on the officials there. And it can't end on a penalty.
Illegal use of the hands against Alder was the preliminary call.
That's what I thought they were calling pass interference, but evidently it was declined. That ends the half. London goes in at halftime. Look at the leading score, 17-0.
And we're just about ready to start the second half. The first half, London had a blocked punt to start off their scoring. And then they just capitalized on some good defense, some good field position, and got 2 more scores. They got another touchdown, a late field goal. At times, Alder would drive down the field and mount some drives, but nothing doing. They would get close to, 2 times they were inside the 20. One time they were just outside the 20, tried to field goal and missed. Got down inside the 20, went for another field goal attempt and missed. And that's pretty much the difference in the ball game. London capitalizing on some Alder mistakes, and Alder not able to capitalize driving down the field on London mistakes.
And we're looking at a score right now, 17-0 to start the second half. And it's ironic that this kicker, those 2 field goals that Alder were missed because their kicker is being looked at by some Division I schools. So I don't know whether the pressure got to him or what it was, but
it could.
He is an awful good kicker. Another shank to the open field. Ball goes out of bounds. Penalty.
Penalty flag on the play when the ball goes out.
We got an official. You know, I very seldom see an offside. I heard a fan call an offside. You very seldom see it called, man, and it happens a lot on the kickoff.
It does happen a lot. It's almost like you think they don't even look for it anymore.
I'm not really sure what we're doing. We're kicking to this open spot like that, and we know evidently maybe we got showing a little respect for this Votar or whatever his name is, this running back. He is very quick. He's a wide receiver at this time.
They got a split backfield. They're looking to throw. He launches it up, and he throws it right to Sean Kahn. And he's got some, and he falls down. London wanted to lay
little footballs, Martin.
Will I ever get one?
No. I got a feeling they can't get him up there anyway. Here comes one headed this way. They're flying everywhere.
London takes over. Almost at midfield. DJ Jackson goes over the right side. Gain of 11 on the play, first down and 10.
I think what made that play go, there's a little mishap and slip up in the backfield and kind of threw the defensive off, and he's able to get through the hole.
He hit it, and just what I was saying, if DJ can get to the line of scrimmage without being pressured before he gets to the line, you're in trouble. You got to get on him as soon as he gets that ball.
Alder takes the snap, another handoff to DJ.
Here he goes again, and more yards. He's running over him.
And they just can't seem to bring him down. He's strong as a bull.
DJ Jackson carries.
Those two runs have been the best two runs he's had the whole game.
Easily. They've pretty much stifled him all night, but right there, he's starting to open it up now. He got a gain of 5 on that play.
Got a 2nd and 6 on the 36-yard line. London took over on a pass interception by Sean Kahn.
And now they're looking to throw. He's looking deep. He's under pressure. He's brought down. Loss of about 5 or 6 yards on the play.
I'm surprised he didn't throw the ball out of bounds anyway. That wasn't too smart a move there.
When he went back, when he turned around to throw it, looking downfield, there was nobody there, and it was kind of like a delayed blitz. He was right up on him. That was a big defensive play for Alder.
Yeah, remember last year we went into the playoffs without him, without Alder, so I'm hoping he keeps everything intact for this whole season, get a chance maybe get playoffs again.
He looks more and more poised every time he steps underneath the center, and he just can't get that pass down. It's been there 3 times, and we missed it all 3 times.
And like I say, we're looking at height. We got the 2 wide receivers are looking at like 6'5". So if he just lays it up there in a situation like that, it's an awful good chance they're going to come down with the ball.
That's definitely a position play. I mean, you go out and you get your man turned, you got position on him, and you just got to get the ball there.
London's punting. I think it might be called for too much time.
A lot of pointing, a lot of jumping. The way he's been kicking, that's really shouldn't matter. The way he's been punting this game.
He's been getting off some really good punts. Alder was able to maintain on that series of downs there. Really super defense. We got number 4 and number 38 for Alder back. Bryant and Mitchell moved again. Started out the first part of the game, Alder was making those mistakes. Now London, now it's their turn to make the mistake.
Now this could make a difference. It's another 5 yards now.
I think we're on the main highway right now here. London finally gets set to punt.
And they didn't jump that time, and he shanked it. Oh, and that's not good. That was only about a 20-yard punt.
Yeah.
And they're going to take over a very good field position right here, Gary.
Remember, we've always said London's the second half team. They come out looking kind of shanky this starting this second half here.
They got the big interception by Con and was mount some kind of a drive, but then the penalties and the mishap started.
Ferguson up under the ball, takes the snap, and he hands off the. No, he keeps the ball. And he's sacked for about a 10-yard loss, 15-yard loss.
That was a big play.
He faked me out because I thought he'd hand the ball.
Big Bo Williamson, the sack machine. Another big tackle right there. And this Alder team, they can put points on the board. And if I was London, you want to put this game away as quick and as early as possible.
Defense has been a major factor in it for London in this game. Tobin's up the middle. Lombardo picks up about 5 yards. Under 9 minutes in the third quarter, London's still up 17-zip.
You're going to have third and a long way to go. Still third and about 20.
Got Billy White Shoes Ed Bryant out here on split wide. So I'm sure they're looking for him.
And it's tipped.
And it should be.
He became the defender on that play. The ball was out too far.
That was a near interference call there, too.
On the coverage for London.
Con's been playing some super coverage. He got beat the first play of the game on that pass like that. And ever since then, he's come back and really played some super defensive coverage.
Yes, he's kept very good. He hasn't let no one get behind him. He's kept great position on all the receivers.
It makes me think this defensive passing.
That's a low snap. Still gets off high kick. Fair caught. Good catch by Harris, and he's going to down it right at midfield.
You know, we've been cutting on London's pass defense, but I'm beginning to think they're a lot better than what we give them credit for.
I said, well, they definitely improved from last year, because last year it was if you wanted to score, throw the ball, but this year, no, they seem to, they're playing a lot smarter.
Will be on the 50-yard line as the Red Raiders take over.
London takes over on the 50-yard line. We're halfway down the field. See if we can get to the 51.
With 8:24 to play. Here in the third quarter, they're going to Scott Sims. He's got room.
And this Sims ain't nothing but a bull.
He's got.
No, that wasn't Sims. That was 36.
Josh Larkin.
Josh Larkin.
Larkin on the play, the other fullback. He got a gain of 9 yards on the play. It's
like we said before,
2nd and 1.
London runs 2 and 3 deep at every position, so you got to be definitely watching the numbers. You can't get used to one certain player.
They got about 4 tailbacks, 2 fullbacks, 2 quarterbacks. And there's the option. He's hit out of bounds.
Looks like that could have been off.
Nice meeting you.
Oh, yeah. Take care.
Good luck next
All right, go ahead.
Corey Bennett.
Bennett around the end.
Close to a late hit then.
It was. He was going out of bounds, and somebody dove in right there kind of late.
Todd Ayers on the tackle for the Pioneers.
First down and 10 on the 37-yard line.
Yes, they did. They got the first down there with the West.
Got DJ running the tailback now.
And
DJ
guess
takes
who
the
got
ball.
it? Over the right side.
He's got a step.
He's got one man to beat. Oh. Another first down, gain of about 17 on the play.
That's the DJ we've been used to seeing. Seems like he runs a better runner when he runs more lateral like that, where he's got room to juke and move and run over a few people.
Come on, defense!
Like I say, if he hits that hole right,
You're in trouble.
you're in trouble.
For London.
Turnover!
I would like to see DJ in a one-back offense.
He'll probably come to the left side this time.
Right.
Fake up the middle.
Josh Larkin.
Josh Larkins almost goes the distance.
He got hit, spun around, and went 15 yards for another first down.
That was 52. That
Josh
wasn't
Larkin
Larkins.
carries the ball. For the
Is his
Red
number
Raiders.
52?
I think it's 36.
Brought down by Phil Botong. As the Raiders pick up a
Well, this second half Raiders team has just showed up. Better not talk too soon until they punch it in.
Driving down the field again. They're on the 6-yard line.
What did you predict the score would be?
I said 42-6.
Nothing doing there. Has Bennett hit the line of scrimmage and he's down. I hear the Boo Birds out. A little extracurricular activity there after the hit.
By the Pioneer defensive line.
And we got one fan just sitting there just going to sleep. You can tell she's just bored with the whole thing.
Second and goal for the Raiders.
Second and goal for the Raiders.
Back in the pro eye.
Takes a snap. And the pro eye goes to Jackson. That was Bennett.
Touchdown.
And he's in for the score.
Touchdown, London.
But the score was about 23-0.
23-0.
Touchdown.
London, like I say, London's just threatening to blow this game wide open.
This is the high-powered offense is scoring, and we've been expecting to see all year. There's been a couple of games they scored like 32 or 34 points, but it didn't even seem like it.
I know, it's just so many different people scoring, and the way they score with all the special teams and different players, it's hard to key on any one person.
And Mr. Automatic has kicked his third extra point, and also got a field goal.
Okay, London set up the kickoff. We got 6:24 left in the third quarter. London up 24-0. See if we can get a good kick this time. We know we can boom them to the end zone. I don't know why. Of course, I'm not the coach.
London is truly a team that plays good as their competition. When their backs are to the wall, they usually step up their game another notch.
This kid is pretty good at placing the ball because he's been hitting the open spots in the area.
No offsides on that play. Good high kick, taking it about the 10. And he breaks it out. He's got running room. He stops, cuts it back up, and there he's gang tackled.
Gang tackle, a host of Red Raiders all over him.
Back up to about the 30-yard line.
Wrapped up, I think Harris was the initial tackler on that. Harris is the one that knocked the kid's helmet off. When we was trying to figure out where he was in the game that whole game down circle, but we didn't even know it.
Playing D. London in their 5-2, and they're blitzing on the play.
Right back up the middle with Eddie.
Nothing doing.
And there's nothing doing. Willer picked up maybe a yard. A half a yard.
No gain on the play. Second and
no gain on the play. We'll get it right here in a minute.
They line up with the split backfield, man to this side.
Ferguson takes a snap.
You got man-to-man coverage in the secondary.
Pitch out to...
nothing doing. This London defense is doing what they do best. They just, when it comes right down to it, they just flat out shut teams down.
If this Lombardo gets a step on somebody, he's going to wear somebody out.
Last year, London had a tremendous defensive game against Jonathan Alder.
I'm surprised they don't get the ball to Bryant more, as fast as he is. Bryant's wide out.
3rd and 14 to go on this play. They're going to have to put it up in the air.
Alder
he's looking
back.
Right back up the middle. Nothing doing.
Excuse me, fellas.
Little counter tray right back up the middle. Nothing doing.
Jamel
Napper.
Down 24 to nothing.
Tonight.
I'm surprised to see 3 running plays in a row right there by Alder.
4th and 13 to the Pioneers.
4th and 13, Pioneers back to punt. I believe that's Ferguson punting. He must do it all.
Good low punt.
Good low line drive.
Taken by Harris. They got the wall. He beat one guy. He can go all the way. He's got one man to beat. He makes a spin move. He brought him down. What a run.
Beautiful run back by Harris, and the wall was there.
The wall was there. He had one guy to beat, and he got a tremendous, and I mean a tremendous block by somebody right at the end of the wall. He just flipped the guy.
Yeah, beautiful block. That'd be one you'd like to see on instant replay.
Oh my goodness.
Harris has been waiting on that because he's been a little lax on getting the ball carries, and that really, I think that'll make his night.
Defense turnover.
Excellent return. Good to get to the wall. Good lead block. Good finishing block right at the end.
Like I said, our special teams have really been rising to the occasion. There
he goes.
He's shooting around the outside. He gets caught
down
by
from
the
behind.
tailbone.
Brought down from behind.
Just barely got a hold of his jersey, and they will bring him down. He's limping.
Artist is brought down by Phil Botox.
Probably just turned it over. He'll walk it off.
Second and 12 for the Red Raiders.
He's still limping, and
Aaron Coon.
they had many moves that take him out of there.
With him limping, I think they're going to call a running play on this one.
I would say so. I think he got a little twisted ankle on that play.
And there's the flip.
Harris to
Harris.
outside.
He cuts it
He
back.
cuts back towards the grain. He had one man to beat him. He didn't beat him. 32, tackled 32.
Down by Ryan Flayball.
Ryan Flayball fought down Harris on that play. We got 2:55 left in the third quarter. London's up 24-0.
And driving.
And you know, even though London's got all these points, this Alder team still doesn't look like that bad of a team. You got to also remember they're Division 5. So in their division, they can still go a long way.
And there's the pass. He's got him wide open. Touchdown!
And that's the advantage of having two quarterbacks in the game at the same time.
They flip
A lot
it back
of
to
people don't know that Con is a quarterback also.
He came in the playoffs
That was
last
Bennett, that wasn't Con.
And I said he's throwing, we said triple up threat. He could do it all. What an athlete he is.
Now we got a score of 30, and Mr. Automatic is getting ready to put one back out in the cornfield.
Off to the left. You jinxed him.
London set up the kickoff
Again.
30-0. 2:25 left in the third quarter. What'd you predict the score would be?
I said 42-6 is my prediction on the score.
Possibility, you just might be right.
Another, what a kick.
Beautiful kick.
Oh, some big hits downfield. He's trying to get away and he's brought down.
I think they're just being overpowered now. London's weight and the size of the team and the depth of the team is starting to play a big important part.
Their defense just has a way to take over in the second half of a game. They just seem to do it. They smother you and they just don't let you breathe.
Well, we got West Jeff next week, so that ought to be another game of the week.
They sold out.
They were playing rugby for a minute.
I didn't know what. Yeah, it did look like it's got all quiet over here on this side where we're at. People are starting to leave.
Some fouling out is starting to take
going
place.
down the highway.
One, they came out to make a statement tonight, and I think they pretty well, they've done that. After a kind of a shaky first quarter, but after that, it was, like you say, Katie barred the door.
Katie barred the door.
They laid it on. The Yellow Hankies go flying.
Illegal procedure against the Pioneers.
I think from the looks of things, I don't know. I think the Pioneers have actually given up from the way they're playing right now. I hate to say something like that because it doesn't necessarily have to be true, but it just doesn't look like the Pioneer team we've seen when they first started playing the game tonight.
With the weapons they have, I couldn't understand the play calling when it was 24-0. They got their first possession second half, 3 straight runs. I felt under because they have an excellent quarterback who has the ability to just make things happen. And when you have someone like that, you got to get them out there. You got to give them the opportunity to make things happen.
I think it's a possibility when they got that pass picked off, it might have made a difference. Just like here, fake pass and try to go off tackle. Nothing doing.
Brought down by Clay Miller.
That's going to make it 3rd down and 12.
52 seconds left in the 3rd quarter.
I really don't know if I want to punt to London again. They've been on the verge of breaking one each and every week they play.
It's going to take a big play. Here comes the pass.
Out there in these downs, going to be well short of the 1st down. And we're going to go under 30 seconds to play here in the 3rd quarter, and the punt team will be on the field.
The pass was complete, but Lombardo couldn't keep his footing because he very well could have got the 1st down on that play.
And I would look for London to set up the wall to this side this time. Maybe we'll get a real good look at it.
To the left side?
Yeah, to the left side this
short.
time.
This is the short side.
And I believe, look at them, they're moving over to this side.
I'm saying we're going to go up the middle. They're going to punt away from
No, and it's going to be a return to the right side. And the ball goes to the right side. It's up in the air. He takes it. He gets a block. He gets away from one guy. Oh, he falls down. He was on the brink of it again.
And that ends the quarter. 30-0. London takes over. Okay, London takes over on the 41-yard line, 1st and 10.
You got it.
And Bennett's going to make something out of nothing. He was caught deep in the backfield. He shed one tackler and was able to get back to the line of scrimmage anyway.
And you have Sean Kahn in at quarterback.
Dan Lowe and Phil Boton on the tackle.
With the game pretty much in hand, I guess they don't want to take a chance with the injury.
Well, they're not going to let you get your 42 points. Sean's going to prove you different.
No, he came on strong for us last year.
Yeah, he ended up playing, and he ended up being the quarterback in the playoffs. And matter of fact, he quarterbacked against this team last year.
Yes, he did.
There goes DJ up the middle for gain of about 5.
He had to hold up on the second because he was still running.
DJ Jackson carries for London.
He came on not to play quarterback all year, even though he practiced at quarterback. Playing in a game situation at quarterback is a different story. And the way he came on last year and stepped in, he did a very commendable job for London.
I think we've got channel 4, 6, and 10 here tonight.
And 11.
Yeah, 11 and 2.
He's looking to throw. There it is.
Oops, there it is.
Oops, there it is. Another pass.
Is that Wilson?
Pass complete to Wilson.
Kahn might be a little, I don't know. I shouldn't say that. On the short passes, he might be a little more accurate.
Yeah, he's more of a drop back, stop, look passer. And Alder like he likes the option. He likes to run. He likes to roll out and throw it. And that's probably maybe a bit of a stronger arm. But Kahn is very, very accurate. Oh, move us back 5.
Is that encroachment? What is that? Used to be offside.
I call it oops.
Yeah, oops. There it is.
There's the London cheering section.
I'm singing.
Yeah.
On TV. Okay, we got a 1st and 15 off that penalty on the 22-yard line. Kahn takes the snap, hands off to DJ.
He breaks,
runs over 2 or 3 people.
DJ Jackson carries for the Raiders.
Gain of about 7 on that play. And about 8 on the play.
See, we got Harris come back in at tailback. DJ goes out. I'd like to see Harris break one.
A lot of times it looks like London's, people think it could be run up the score, but some of our backups are our starters.
There goes Harris.
He got a block.
This Harris is pretty quick of feet too. He can fly.
Mike Harris carries.
Like you said, there's no substitute for speed.
No substitute for it. This is the best core of runners that I've seen. And they're not even fully loaded tonight, folks. They're not even fully loaded. They got a couple bullets missing. And
You got that right.
when they're on, it could be deadly. Touchdown, right back up the middle.
And it's just turned into a complete rout. We got 36 now, 9:32 left in the game.
Josh makes the touchdown.
Nope.
I haven't seen one.
No.
Bad and they haven't fumbled yet.
Nope.
I had a fan just ask me, has there been a fumble tonight? I don't believe I've seen one. How about
There's
you?
not been one fumble tonight. There's been an interception, but no fumbles tonight. And that's the way London's been all year. We've only turned the ball over. Red!
I don't know what he was going to do. He was going to throw the ball, wasn't he?
A lot of teams, what happens is, if they fumble the snap on an extra point, they have a secondary call. The holder or the kicker will holler red or a color, and that'll let the end know that he's to roll out into the end zone to possibly catch the ball.
36. Now 6 more, make their 42. Oh, we're getting close to it. They got to score though.
I'll take 42 to none. That's still free. That's pretty good. London usually gives up one late though.
Well, I tell you what, London evidently is a lot better team this year. It was last year when they played against Alder. It was like 15-0.
Yes.
Both teams came in. I think Alder was undefeated, I believe, when they come against London.
Yeah, both. Yeah.
As they are this year. I'm listening to WIZE man. I think that's who he is. Boy, if I can talk. That man can go. Tobin sets up the kickoff. 9:32 left in the game. London up 36-0.
That Tobin kid is so important to this ball club. The deep kickoffs. Someone you can rely on to make the extra points.
I still got a feeling that Billy White Shoes down there, number 4. What's his name?
He's due to break one.
He's due to break one.
He's going to break
I
one.
can never remember his name. Bryant. I'd look for him to break one before this thing's over. Uh-oh, shark attack. That's Jaws music, wasn't it?
Yeah.
You come into Jaws of London, you're in trouble.
Here we come. What a kick. Another deep one. Taken by number 5. He breaks into the middle. Very nice return.
Got a real good return, give Alder's fans something to cheer about. It looked like he could possibly break it, but you can see that defense just close that hole up just very, very quickly.
Alder in their own right have been on the verge of breaking a few themselves, but it's just, they haven't been quite able to get a grasp on the whole thing and just break the big one.
You got to give a lot of credit to Norm Emmets, the London defensive coach.
Oh.
He's done a job and a half with these kids.
There he goes. He's got one man to beat.
He can't beat her.
Speed.
Lombardi, he's quick of feet. Him and that Bryant, they can flat out fly. That was a really good run. That brought up the spirit of the Alder fans. Lombardi.
38-yard gain.
London's get rushing the ball. They've given up a lot of yards this year, but it's almost like they've been meaningless yards.
I know, because it seems like it gets between the 20 and the 20s where most of the yardage has been given up.
Exactly, and you know, in London, they just, when you get down to a certain point, they just will not let you score. The dive play.
Channel 4 helicopters firing up behind us, getting ready to take off. Throwing dust every which way.
I think they're causing all the bugs come up out of the grass.
We got 8:35 left in the game. 36-0 London. And Alder's 2nd and 9.
They go off to the left side, a little misdirection. There he goes.
Lombardo, he's an exciting runner. He's very exciting.
I believe it's going to be a
I still think he's going to break one for today, before the game's over.
It's going to be a first down. They set up with split backs. Same play.
Comes Lombardo again,
same
right
runner.
left side. Nothing
They got it.
He didn't look like he's going to clear that tree. They're going to circle the field and give him. Carl, here comes the helicopter route. If you can pick him up, maybe. Nah, you can't get him.
They set up, and they're looking to throw. He's under pressure. He's looking. Incomplete.
That was a good play on Sims' part, not to try to make the move there, because it could have been a very easily interference call there.
That'll stop the clock with 7:39 to play. London leads 36-0.
I think London has completely frustrated Alder's offense.
London receiving their first ranking since 1977, rated number 9 in Division III. And that's another accomplishment to add to the list of improvements that they made over the last 5 years.
And this team looks, it has almost the same qualities of the team back in 76, 77.
Tremendous team speed.
I can remember a team back in this, I believe it was around 76, 77, had a kid named Mark Cox on the team. And people would go to the games and they would take bets on how many he would return for touchdowns on punts or kickoff. And he'd average 1 or 2 almost every game. They were kicking up scores of 60 and 70 to nothing and stuff like that.
I can see how they relate to this now, but this team is very, very powerful. They're back to throw. He ducks 1 tackler, but not 2. He's brought down.
Ferguson.
And London's going to take over with 6:59 to play.
Clay Miller makes the stop for the Red Raiders.
London wouldn't mind mounting a running drive just to run this clock out right here.
London comes out 1st and 10 on the 16-yard line. Still leading 36-0 with a little under 7 minutes to go in the game.
And I see a lot of clean jerseys out there.
Yeah, London put in a whole second string. Who they got quarterbacking? Might be Alexander.
Mike Harris carries the ball. Brought down by Jeremy.
I believe it is. Jared Alexander's in quarterback now.
Second and 2.
London's got some reserve players that play pretty tough too.
Mr. Alexander is in the quarterback. What's he? You say he's a sophomore?
Sophomore.
Good stop there by the defense.
He's also a pretty good passer too, for only being a sophomore.
Maybe he'll get a chance to light it up here.
I got a feeling he will. We got Harris coming back in the game at tailback.
He wouldn't mind bringing another big one.
You folks be sure and be with us next week when we have London, LHS at London. That ought to be a big game.
Oh my.
Better come early too.
First down, London. It's almost like when they want a first down, they just run the flip.
Yes, run the flip and give it to Harris or DJ or one of those guys. And you think they're trying to run it up, but it seems like no matter who they put in, they don't lose anything.
When you have 4 tailbacks, they gotta get some playing time somewhere. You get animosity on the team.
Yeah.
So everybody wants to score, everybody wants to play, so you got to put them in sometime.
You got to admire the coaching staff because, like we've always said, it's hard to keep that many ball players happy. And what we mean by being happy, I had some statements the other day by somebody was saying, you know, we were just glad to get in the game and play. But nowadays, these kids, they know their stats. They know how many yards they get, how many touchdowns they get, how many tackles they get.
And they know how good they are.
They want to have, you know, if you don't get in and get to play, then you don't get those stats. That's what they're looking for. I believe we got Harris lined up a tailback again.
Yeah. Wonder who's going to get it. Yep. Flip to Harris. He cuts it back up, and they finally stop him. Got a flag down on the play. Might have holding against London. That will stop the clock with 4:45 to go here in the fourth quarter.
The crowd is slowly thinning out.
Against the Raiders.
I don't see London's bleachers staying full. Oh, isn't it quiet out here for a football game?
You hear a pin drop.
Holding penalty declined by the Pioneers. 3rd and 10 for London.
Got 3rd and 10 for London. 4:39 to go, and we got
a timeout.
Another timeout.
So usually, you know how it is, the end of the game, the last 4 minutes takes about 2 hours.
He stepped to
Here we are, and that's Alexander in the quarterback. We got a 3rd and 9. And, oh, that was dangerous.
That was really dangerous.
If that defender would have opened his eyes, he had a touchdown.
That was almost that 6 points you were talking about.
Yeah.
On the tackle.
I said 42-6, but I tell you, 36-0 is pretty close. I had the blowout.
That fooled me because I thought it'd be a little bit better game than what it is.
We're down to 4 minutes to play, and London is in a no-doubt blowout. The elusive one has it. Oh, and he jumps.
He does that quite often. He's going to get caught in the air one of these times, and they're just going to unload on him, and he's going to be in trouble. Okay, 36-0, under 4 minutes to go.
Alder takes over at the 36. They go back up the middle. Second team defense in, and he's hit for a loss of 2 yards.
I see a lot of clean uniforms, so I think we've got both teams in their second team defense, second teamers now.
Anthony Brohard.
The teams that will be playing Saturday morning.
But Mike Harris is still in the game. Does he ever get out of the game? I think the only time he's been out this year when he was hurt.
And this goes to show you how important Mike Harris is to the team. Looks like we're almost seeing some slow motion football now.
Yeah. A little bit unsure, a little bit unsure.
Well, we picked up a few points tonight.
I think we're going to get one more score, Gary.
We got under 3 minutes. I'm running out of things to say.
The backup, they're looking to throw. Nope. Yep, they're looking to throw.
And he could be going. Here's that play I was talking about.
And he needs one block, one man to beat. Can't do it. And we're going to have a clip. That's coming back.
Could not run Harris.
That's why I think that's why he's still in the ball game.
That's why he's still in the ball game.
He tied him last time.
I told you that kid was going to break one. He didn't make it all the way, but he was on his way.
I believe it's coming back, Gary. Legal block in the back.
What college team has black uniforms? You know, and
the Chicago Bears, they play like a college team now.
You know, those black uniforms that make it, especially if they have the black socks on, makes you look like you're going a lot faster than you really are.
Yeah. Still a first down, but about 20 yards of that run was just negated.
We're down to 2:33. 3rd and 8. That was a heck of a run to be, like you say, negated.
Back up the middle, nothing doing.
And a big jam up in the middle there. Willett still in the game. Bill Willis, one of their main players, and he's still running in the game. London has quite a few of their second team in there now.
Rodabah on the tackle.
And of course, Harris is still in the ball game. Iron Man.
Iron Mike Harris.
He looks tired.
He's got to be.
They go over the left side.
And we got a flag on the play.
Flag on the play. Lombardo gains about 2 yards for the Pioneers.
As Lombardo was the ball carrier, and he picks up about 2 yards.
I was a referee with 36 seconds. I don't know. Unless it was just something detrimental to the game, I don't know how many hankies I'll be pulling out to stop the clock.
Hey, they got to do what they got to do now.
They got to do.
And moving it down the field. We're here in quiet Plain City. London leads 36-0. Alder mounting a late drive, go over the right side, gain of maybe one, maybe a loss of one. In fact, it is loss of about 2 yards on the play.
Brohard on the tackle.
Well, we got under a minute and a half to go. Like we said, London has blown them out 36-0 so far. Alder's still trying to mount a drive. 2nd and 11 on the 27-yard line.
Looking to throw. Downfield.
Oh! He looked like he could have had that. Looked like he gave up on it.
He had him right there, crossed right in front of him. I believe London holds on for another minute, 12 seconds. It'll be their first shutout of the year. They haven't given up more than 7 points any time this season, I don't believe.
I don't think so either.
This will take their average down to under 7 points a game given up. That's tremendous for a defense. They're looking to throw again. Same play. There he is, overthrown again.
Okay, we're back here with under a minute to go.
He's hit as he throws the ball, but he catches it. He breaks one tackler.
And nowhere to go. It seems like when one Red Raider gets you, 4 or 5 there is there to help you.
There's that tremendous team speed we keep talking about, and they go the whole team deep with it too.
Got a 4th and 10. London takes over on the 20-yard line. How you doing, man?
Doing okay right now.
I know that's right.
The coaches are exiting the booth
with a smile on their face.
The London coaches have left the building. The London coaches have left the building.
Ouch.
Good one.
Ouch.
I think London's going to be content here just to run out the clock. You know, I've heard some of the coaches come out of the booth before talking about there's a win, but it wasn't pretty.
Yeah.
And we both agree that a win is pretty no matter what it is. But I don't think you're going to see too many what you call pretty wins with this team because of the amount of different talents that they've got and all the special teams that they're working out so well. It doesn't look like they're doing anything, and then all of a sudden you got a big score on the board.
Right back up the middle. He's gone. He's gone.
And here goes your 6 points.
He could go all the way. There he goes.
He's going all the way.
Touchdown with no time left on the clock.
Whoop, there it is. Who was that? I lost my book.
25, Nathan Dorn.
Nathan Dorn. He's on his sophomore.
The London Red Raiders.
75 yards, touchdown.
There's your 42 points. Oh, no. And that ends the game.
The extra point is pending, but I think they're going to just make it all academic and just end it here.
So this is Gary McNeil.
And this is Martin King saying so long.
And see you at the West Jeff game.
Oh, I'll be there.